Hey everyone, I'm Tithonus, and welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV. So this episode, we're going to continue on. We're at the airship here with Cid, Nero, Yugiri, and Gosetsu, and Ida. And we're going to continue on and see what is in store for us. So let's do this. Alright, let's go, guys. Or, I guess, Ashley, because you're the one here. Cid. We haven't far to go. With any luck, we'll be in Cartano before Gosetsu graces the deck with his dinner. Once there, however, we had our best be on guard. Given that Elaine Royale was still active when Omega was discovered, we can be assured that Empire has long been aware of its existence. And if Nero deemed it the obvious solution to the threat, it is not impossible that the Guard of the Mall might do the same. Have your weapons ready and your wits about you. Something tells me we're flying into a fight. Okay, let me put on my helmet then, if that's the case. Okay, let's go. I forgot we painted flames onto the airship. Did anyone else forget that we did that? Or was it just me?
I didn't even know that we did.
Yeah, we did. There was some point where we painted that crap on there. Oh, this is where Nero was at with the terminal when he discovered it. Yeah.
Now, where was that? Ah. I've enabled the teleporter. One brief jump and we shall arrive in Omega's control room.
How convenient. You've been here before.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. It was no easy task threading a path through all the skirmishes. But how could I ignore the existence of such a fascinating toy? You may trust that my preliminary examination was suitably thorough.
Trust? Aye. I trust your appetite for technology.
I love how Cid just is like, yeah, I don't trust you. I trust
chased
your
down a
opinion."
suspect airship, and who should I find but the traitor, Cid Garland.
Who are you? Something about the either. Oh, what the heck?
Searching for something, engineer? Something big? It's close, isn't it? It's like all my name days have come at once.
As you guys are wondering, name days are like birthdays.
His haircut is terrible.
It is terrible.
Take care of that brute, will you?
What's wrong? I'm attacking another,
God damn it. Can't let Nero tinker around in there by himself. I'm sorry to leave you to it, but I dare say you'll manage without me. This clod has no idea who he's dealing with.
It's true. He doesn't realize who he's dealing with, right? Freaking Warrior of Light. Go, baby. And Gosetsu, by the way. Oh, what the heck? Gosetsu just stood in front of me?
I am Gosetsu, Samurai of Doma. You will rue your choice of opponent this day.
Okay. Uh-oh. Whoa.
Ew.
Is Gosetsu really like... Oh, hello? Ooh, snap. Look at this big old hammer. Here we go. Come on, Ashley, we got this.
Alright. I'm gonna
Come on,
pretend like
sister.
you're in here too.
Alright, I'll pretend like you're here. Go. I'll stomp these
This
more
one
than
will
it does
sting.
myself.
Oh.
No retreat. No surrender.
It's my right to strike.
No holding back. Your defense is lacking.
It's lacking.
With soul and steel.
You're my hammer.
It's all over now.
his own guy.
An opening.
Ouch.
I have you.
You watching, Cavallero? Leave this to me.
Okay, I got past the first part.
Okay. Oh. Cutscene. That hammer's just like axe. We have you outnumbered. Not. I mean, yeah, but I just. Okay. It'll be the first time. A phone call. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm getting a phone call. Suppose I can lend you one of my toys, but only if you promise to give it back. Okay. Sure.
That was fine. I didn't need that.
I didn't either. The heck? Oh. Uh-oh. Behold the Red Baron. Now, end this nonsense. Nero's not messing around. He's done. What the? No one told me, Your Majesty of Government. Forward for the Empire. Oh, I'm in it. It looks so funny. The honorless cur thinks to abandon his men. I shall see that he shares their fate. Pray, attend to the rest of his minions. Go Setsu. It's cool. 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 Oh, he's running away.
Oh, I always forget how to like use this thing.
I do too. Okay. Oh, wait.
I'm like, where's my circle?
You watching, Cavallero?
Walking Papolino with Edith said.
Yeah, see, that's what she said. It made me sad.
Yeah, that kind of. Bro.
No holding back.
Like, they were always together, so.
No retreat. No surrender.
Oh, hello.
Look upon a samurai of Doma!
This one'll sting. Your defense is lacking.
I think your defense is lacking. Oh,
Tis my right to strike!
What the heck is that?
It's all over now.
whoa, hey.
Leave this to me.
With soul and steel!
You watching, Cavallero? An opening.
I have you!
No holding back. No retreat. No surrender.
Look upon a samurai of Doma!
Bring this fate upon yourself.
This one'll sting. Your defense is lacking.
Tis my right to strike!
It's all over now.
Ew.
After you show the thing.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, same.
I've almost got it.
Same.
Just got 2 left.
You
Leave
got
this to
13
me.
for me.
Oh,
Okay.
there we go.
With soul and steel!
You watching, Pabalimo?
Oh,
There we go. Got him. It'll be you who loses it. Okay? Yeah, okay, guy. Oh, he's running away. Okay, coward. Okay. Cutscene? My Algan armor is very fitting now.
Temporal stasis disengaged. All systems operational. Garland?
All clear on this side. It's waking up.
Oh, snap. Okay. What the heck?
Remarkable. Omega sensors immediately detected the presence of the cocoon, even at this distance. They must have been set to scan for sources of energy exceeding certain magnitudes.
It's impressive.
I still don't see any means to control the machine directly. It seems to have been designed to act wholly autonomously.
Interesting.
Once we release Omega, we can be fairly certain it will attempt to capture the Primal at Belsar's Wall. Assuming its mission is successful, our only option at that point will be to re-engage its stasis system and put it back to sleep.
And should the machine happen to misbehave, we'll simply initiate an emergency shutdown. I confess we don't yet have a complete grasp of its capabilities, but I'm certain the details will not elude us for long.
Well, I understood less than half of that. So, my
like
question to
Alan
you is, are we doing the right thing?
What do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah, what do you think, Ida?
I did the same option.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I did too.
Uh-oh.
All right. Step aside, Sid. Is this the thing I need to press?
Yes, that's the one.
You gave too much for us to waste this chance, Pabalimo. So this is for you. And me.
Oh.
Yes! Fly free, my pretty!
There it is.
Show us what you can do.
The Algan technology is impressive. Holy crap.
The launch sequence has begun. Omega is loose.
Like, dang. They made technology to fight the primals. Holy crap.
Yeah. Isn't it gross? Whoa.
What's in this ball? Whoa! What the heck? Dang, man. Holy frick, what the heck? Holy crap. What the heck? What the crap? Holy mercy. Uh-oh. I gotta give it to the Elegants. They were ready to fight the Primals. They prepared anyway.
Yeah.
What the heck? Dang man.
Huh? Omega has stopped transmitting. But that shouldn't be. I didn't engage the stasis system.
And what does this signify? I have little understanding of these contrivances.
The launch went exactly to plan, but all signals emanating from Omega have ceased. This may indicate any number of things, but we will need to join the Scions out in the field if we are to ascertain which one.
Right. I've ordered a malfunctioning beast to go to sleep. That should prevent any unfortunate mishaps. I suggest we make our way back to Gridania.
It's nice to have another Rugen and main character.
Sure would be nice if there was another wall of Phil.
Oh, whatever,
Omega destroyed
guy.
the cocoon.
No,
Omega
she
destroyed
doesn't
the
count.
cocoon.
Papalimo's spell is fading. It was bound to his ether, you see. And if the connection is broken...
No. Stop it, Ida. No. No. He probably feels like Papalimo's like sacrifice was like in vain, but it bought us time.
Yeah.
Oh, stupid game. Run away. Travel to Gazania, yes. Two scrolls. Okay. Got a bunch of music. Okay.
Hello.
Words cannot express how glad I am to see you all unharmed. When Omega came hurtling towards the cocoon, everything dissolved into chaos. I have to, I have to see it. I have to see it with my own eyes. What? Ito, wait. We must first... The Elder Seed Seer is expecting us. Worry not, Alfino. Gosetsu and I will watch over her. You may safely attend your meeting. My thanks you, Gary. All right.
We are waiting for you over here.
Gosetsu's like some kind of rogue, but he looks different than I do. Like his nose looks a little bit less.
Well, he's old.
I know. Yeah, a little less Rogan, a little bit more like higher, I guess.
He's all squishy and wrinkly.
Maybe. Hold on. All right. Lotus stand. Back to the Conjurers Guild. You guys are there already? Okay.
Yes, we're waiting.
Okay, here we go. The Elder Seat's here awaits you within. Okay. Nope. I gotta
The
walk.
boys waiting? No.
What?
They're both opened.
Are the boys wait? Are the boys waiting?
I don't know. Kane-sama.
You're just wanting the three of us to do it together, or?
I'm talking to them right now. Kane-sama. My friends, eagerly we await your return. Few indeed could have discharged the duty entrusted you. Thank you. What words can do justice to the scenes? No, which isn't. Guys ever Garabanya?
I guess as good as mine.
The ones were heard to whisper the name Shinryu.
Hello.
No,
You do.
I have finished.
we are coming.
I'm in the credits. Does anything happen if I skip them? Like another cutscene?
I don't know. I'm in the. I'm
As
recording
Brennan,
right now.
he already skipped him.
Oh, okay, I'll mute and then see.
Okay. Okay. Oh. Nothing now. You must be exhausted. I would ordinarily suggest that we retire directly to the Rising Stones, but I wonder if we might first make a small detour. Shola and the others have gathered at Amarex's spire, and I imagine that you too would be interested to see what has become of this wall now that the cocoon is gone. Yeah, it might not be a bad idea. It is decided then. Lead on.
I'm waiting over here.
You're already there, Ashley.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me teleport there.
Teleported?
Yes, I teleported. Hawthorne Hut.
Same.
I did not get the teleport.
You're probably you probably did it from within the instance, Mom. It didn't give it to me either.
Yeah, I went from in there. I didn't leave first.
Behind you, Mama.
Oh, Miss Moneybags, you should.
Okay, well, I'm going to get off then.
Hold on, wait.
What?
Hey, we're almost there. You can't get off yet.
Just wait. Just wait. We're almost done. Wait. Quiet. Shola. There we go.
My friends, I cannot well express how glad I am to see you both unharmed. They say that Omega's clash with the Primal shook the very firmament.
You need not have worried. The battle took place far above the ground. We were able to observe in relative safety, though I'm given to understand that there were casualties on the far side of the
Hurry
wall.
up, chumps.
quiet guy who.
It was like
skips
watching a
cutscenes.
nightmare unfold before our very eyes. Ilbert's
Well, you have to
primal
watch 'em.
manifested in the form of a colossal dragon, a being of pure violence. It burst forth from the cocoon with such terrible force.
Shinryu was very much like Bahamut. He came forth like a freaking wrecking ball.
How close are you?
That such a horror should spring from the eyes of Nidhogg comes as no surprise. Nor do I wonder at its form.
I don't take shush as
Ilbert
an
all but
answer.
announced it in the moments prior to his death. Plainly, it was his dying wish to visit a second calamity upon the Empire.
Pretty much.
We're close, Bren. We're like right there.
And I am quite
Yeah, we are,
certain
bud.
the abomination would have obliged had it not found itself outmatched by a mega. Gods! I am no stranger to the works of Alag, but even I was unprepared for the machine's furiosity.
Yeah,
It
same.
beggared belief.
I think the Omega was no joke, man. That thing came at that Shinryu with like tenacity.
And how fares poor Ida in the midst of all this? Have you spoken with her?
She's up on the platform, lost in thought. We deemed it best not to disturb her, but mayhap she would welcome some company after all. Shall we?
Rita. Imagine seeing like your best friend like sacrifice himself to save everybody, but then it like doesn't matter because he comes out anyway. Like the danger like is just there, regardless. It's like almost like feels like it's like in
The
vain.
light's gone.
I hate it. I
It was
hate
all
that
we
they
had
did it.
left of
I
him.
hate it.
Like he
Ida.
imprisoned him.
Oh, what are we gonna find out?
I don't blame anyone. I knew what was going to happen. I knew the spell Papalimo meant to cast would drain away his life force. I knew that it would only buy us a little time.
Yeah, right. She's right. She's right. Oh, she took off her helmet. What the heck?
Mm-hmm.
What the heck?
Ida, there is no need to explain.
Wow.
But there is. I can't hide in Papalimo's little shadow anymore, and I shouldn't hide behind my sister's mask. 20 years ago, on the day the Empire marched into Alamigo, I was still just a child, not even 5 summers old. My father had been one of the leaders of the revolution. He had fought to overthrow the Mad King, Theodoric. And my sister had fought alongside him. But she was strong and kind, and always knew what to do. But when the Garleans came, everything changed. My father went to war against them too, and I never saw him again. After that, I remember a lot of running. My sister dragged me for malms and malms until we came to the city of Charlian. That was where she met Master Louis Soir. He introduced her to the Circle of Knowing, and she eventually became an Archon.
She was your inspiration. Is that not why you took up her mask and her name? Or did you simply mean to continue what she had started?
You've known all along, haven't you? That I wasn't Ida.
What?
Of course. We all recognized you at once. 'Twas Papalimo who persuaded us to maintain the charade.
It was silly to think I could fool you. I knew that even then, but I sort of decided not to know. Ida died 6 years ago, on a mission to smuggle refugees out of
I had it turned
Alamigo.
on.
They say she was overwhelmed by Imperial soldiers when she stayed behind to save a little girl.
Okay.
She was
Thank
so
you.
strong. There must have been a lot of them. I'm sorry for lying to you. My real name is Lise.
I'm gonna send hate mail to
When
these
Papa
people.
Limo brought me Ida's mask, it was meant as a keepsake, but I decided I wanted to be his new partner, to keep alive all the good that she had done. I didn't want to become Ida, exactly. At the time, though, I still didn't know who I was myself, and it almost seemed easier to play the role. Papa Limo agreed to help, of course, but it was never what he wanted for me. He wanted me to walk my own path, and those were his final words to me. The Archon's mark he gave me is faded, and my last excuse along with it. So this is it. Whatever I choose to do from now on, I do as Lise. And I choose to continue my family's fight. I want Alamigo to be the country that Ida and my father always wanted it to be.
War is upon us once more.
Do you regret standing against the Empire? Would you have chosen a different road, knowing what you know now?
To claim that I never doubted the decision would be a lie. But I made my choice, and I have defended it with blade in hand ever since.
That they killed Papa Limo. I'm just not happy about it.
The battle continues,
I'm in
and
the
our steel
credits.
is needed.
I'm
Come,
in the
Shadow
credits.
Walker. We leave for the east, for Doma.
Is Travis?
I'm still in the thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'm in credits now. Okay, so,
Okay, I'm back.
my opinions thus far, or at least at this point, Heaven Sword I feel like was more, emotionally pulling. I feel like there was things that they tried to bring us into feel more for certain characters, by introducing backstories and their thoughts and their feelings on certain, world statuses, I guess. I don't know what you want to call it, but I think that's kind of what they did here. Heaven Sword has been, at least for me, between the Aroma Born and this, Heaven Sword was easily more enjoyable for me. I felt like Heaven Sword was there's a lot of story elements that went on, a lot of pieces of a puzzle that I didn't see coming, and they kind of put it all together, and it made me feel a lot of emotions that I didn't expect the game to make me feel. it was more involved, I guess is what I would say. As a player and playing it for the first time, Heavensward was just more like I felt like they found their way in terms of game development. They found their way in terms of storytelling. It just felt more. It's great. It really is. Like, you know, like a lot of MMOs, and I've played a lot, they don't have a very good storytelling part of the game. They just don't have that to them. It's just very generic. It's very bland. Like, oh, you're the hero. You save everybody. You're good to go. You don't see failure a lot, but like, there's times when, you know, playing as the Warrior of Light where you like, oh, you succeed and you just like, you scare the crap out of people and like you do great stuff, but like you fail a lot. I think they did a good job of like making you feel that like, hey, you're the Warrior of Light, but you succeed, but you also fail. They did a good job of that. So, so far, the Heavensward it's been easily a step up from what we played for A Realm Reborn. Like, A Realm Reborn towards the end was great, but Heavensward through and through, beginning to end was way better from start to finish. You know, there were some slow points, but it was still way more engaging for me. What do you guys think?
I think I agree with that. I liked it a lot more than A Realm Reborn, so...
I think, too, A Realm Reborn was probably intense because you said the game didn't do very good the first time when it came out. So they were probably testing things, and they were trying to... A large portion of Realm Reborn, I felt like, was there to teach you mechanics and how to do dungeons and things like that.
Yeah, sure.
It just wasn't very good. But Heavensward, they kind of expected you to know how to do those things, because obviously you would if you played through the first part.
Yeah.
And so it focused more on just doing fun things,
yeah,
and cool things, and storytelling rather than tutorials and teaching you how the game works.
Agreed. Yeah.
Yep. That's where I'm at.
I think for me, one thing that I would say A Realm Reborn did that most games and even MMOs have not done is A Realm Reborn, while it may have been slow in some parts, it did do a good job of solidifying certain characters as primary characters. They were important characters. Sometimes like games like this will like put like characters like oh, they're really important, but the game tells you they're important but doesn't show you why they're important, right? A Realm Reborn did a good job of like showing you like, hey, this character's important, this is why they're important. And then Heavensward comes out and it goes, hey, this character's really important. Oh, yeah, I remember them. They're really important. They're really cool. They were pivotal to, like, you know, the Scions and stuff. They died. And you're just left to think of, like, how does this group proceed without these people? You know, like, how do we continue? Like, how do we continue without Menphilia? How do we continue without Mungrida? How do we continue with Papalymo? Like, how do we continue on without them, right? And it did a good job of, like, doing that. But one of the things I think it did really, really well was Urianger. Urianger for Realm Reborn was kind of like the back seat, right? He was kind of like a not a backseat, but a side seat driver. He was there.
Background character? He was behind the scenes?
No, he wasn't a background character. He was a primary character, but he did things you never saw. You did things yeah, exactly. He did things you never saw. And then this comes out and it's like there's that whole thing with the Warriors of Darkness and stuff, and that whole thing, and like you're like, oh, what are these guys doing? And then like they really did that thing of like Urianger already had an air of mystery about him, right? Like from the beginning of A Realm Reborn to the end of A Realm Reborn, Urianger was always like a character who was shrouded in mystery, right? And
yeah. Real quick, my cutscene credit cutscene.
I'm still watching, but anyways, he was always a character in mystery, and then Heavensward comes out and it gets into it, and you start going through, and like honestly, like for 90% of Heavensward, I didn't really even remember that Urianger was there until we started to get towards the post-patch stuff, where he became more of an important character. And I think the game did well on making me question whether or not Urianger was actually legitimately part of our group, like, or if he was betraying us for some other, means that we didn't know about. So I think that was one of my favorite parts of it. I guess I'll ask, what was your guys' least favorite part of Heavensward then?
I think there's a little pocket of time where we were, like, it was after we finished the main Heavensward stuff, and then we were kind of doing this kind of random side stuff. I mean, it was leading up to this point, but I think maybe it could have been summed up in less quests.
Okay, Mom?
I would agree with what Ashley said.
Mom?
Yeah, that too, and the fact that they killed Papalymo. I'm really not pleased with it at all.
Maybe we can bring him back like a primal. Papalymo primal.
There you go. Yeah, Papalymo primal. Yeah, I think for me, my least favorite part of Heavensward was probably the post patch or the post quest. Where I felt like Heavensward ended when Lord Edmont closed his book and he was done and he rested. Basically, he was done. That's where I felt like it was done. But then there was more, and it was the whole like this stuff here that we did with Nero and all that crap. It felt good. That felt fine. But it was like the stuff in between here and there. It just felt like filler. It didn't feel like it was leading anywhere. Like this, I'll remember.
Yeah,
the filler, I won't remember. This, I'll remember.
Yeah.
So
it could have been summed up in less, I think.
It could have been summed up a little bit better.
Yeah.
But I still appreciate it. What I appreciate is I think what I like is the way that A Realm Reborn ended it, and then the way that Heavensward ended it. I feel like it did a good job of transitional into the next DLC. Like right where we're at right now, we got we're getting rid of the primal, but we encountered the primal and all these things happen, and it feels like it leads good into the next DLC. It feels good. Like I feel like, okay, this quest right here, it leads into the DLC really great. Like think about it right now. Like we're right here. The game just came out. This DLC just came out. Here's where we're at. I'm good right now. Like, I'm like, okay, this sucks. I would like to know more. I want to know what happens. But it explained enough to lead me into that point. So, like, right now, where it's at, I'm like, oh, this is good. But there was, like, those points in between right now and the end where there was just, like, a little bit of, like, just extra crap that was a little weird. Like, just didn't need to be there. What did you guys think about the Ida's stuff? Not her actually being Ida, but she's Lise. I didn't see her becoming Lise. I thought she was maybe Ida, but she was like Lise was her sister or something like that. I thought that was how it was going. I did not expect her to be, basically gallivanting around as her dead sister.
Here's a question.
Okay.
Was she always Lise from the first time we met her?
Yes.
Was she ever Yida?
No.
She was never Yida. Okay.
She's never Ida. She's been Lise since the very beginning.
Okay.
Because she said like Ida died when she was little. So.
Well. Okay.
Yeah, she was. Ida was.
I thought she said Ida died 6 years ago.
Yeah, so
I think Ida died when she was like a teenager.
Lisa's been, from what I understand anyway, Lisa's been the main. Lisa has been Ida since we have known Ida, right? Like since we've known her, she has been Ida. Hasn't been a difference. I would say that I didn't see that coming. I thought that was going to be a little bit different, handled a little bit different. But I don't hate it. I understand that that's how it went. I don't like the fact that Papalymo died, but then in a sense that he died for nothing. But he didn't die for nothing in the same breath because he bought us time. But moving on from Ida and Lise, what about Nero? What do you guys think about Nero being?
I hate his stupid face.
Towards the end, Nero coming back as almost a primary character.
He's gross.
I think he should just go away.
I don't like him.
But I understand that. But what do you think are his intentions? What do you think? He's after.
Nothing good. Nothing good.
Hey, what do you?
I think.
Wait. Explain, Mom. Why do you think he's up to nothing good?
Because he's ugly. I'm judging a book by its cover.
Okay, Mom, that's not fair. But based on what you've seen, why do you think? Why do you think something
because
that's good?
He hasn't done anything that hasn't benefited himself. He's always looking out for himself.
You mean
That's
like he's
why.
done nothing self-sacrificing? He hasn't made it a point to like
if he's done anything that seemed to be good, it's because he was getting something out of it.
He was getting something in return. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's selfish and he's gross.
So you still think at this point that he's up to no good? You can't trust him.
He cannot be trusted.
Hey, what's everyone else think?
I agree.
Dude tried to kill a bunch of people. Come on.
He did. Yeah, he did.
I think it's possible that he might not be a bad guy, but I think it's a situation. It kind of reminds me of Zuko from. And I think he's still got a little hint of evil in him. Maybe just a little bit.
You fall asleep, Travis?
I think he's.
I guess I killed him. Maybe
Does that mean
maybe that was just.
we can move on
maybe
without
that was
Travis?
like maybe that was a revelation or something. It was just too much for his brain to handle. He just died.
Exploded. Then he exploded. I just want to get this done. I don't want to talk about it no more.
I'm waiting by Alfie now. Because I had a cutscene, so. Travis, did you explode? Maybe he has to
Okay. Question is this: A Realm Reborn, 1 out of 10. Where do you score it?
Is 10 the best?
10's the best. Yes, obviously 10's the best. Yes.
A Realm Reborn.
The entirety of A Realm Reborn, from start to finish. Before we start to Heavensward, where do you rate A Realm Reborn?
It's hard for me because I don't have anything to compare it to.
Well, you do. You do. It's Heavensward. So, A Realm Reborn versus Heavensward. Where do you rate A Realm Reborn in terms of 1 to 10? Where do you put it?
6. I put it in a 6.
Yeah, a 6.
Okay. Ashley?
5.
5. Okay. Okay.
5 or 6.
Heavensward. Where do you put it?
8.
8.
Or Mom and Ashley and Jeremy are at 8. Mom, where are you at? In terms of, I mean, you can hate it for like what the game did to you and like the characters they killed or whatever, but where do you put like your level of enjoyment from the story and all that crap? Where do you put it?
Or like 8 or 9. Yeah.
Yeah. I think for me, the first part of A Realm Reborn, I'll put it like it's low. First part of it's like maybe a 5, 4 or 5. The last part of A Realm Reborn, I would probably put it like a 6 or 7. So I think in average, I'll probably total up to like a 7 for A Realm Reborn. I think it was good, and then at the end they were like, "Holy crap, this is how we're gonna go." And I'm like, "Oh, because like the end of the game, I got behind it. I got behind it. I loved it." And then Heavensward came out, and I was like, "Oh, okay, we did our thing," and I'm like, "Okay, this is better, but how much better is it?" It was significantly better. Heavensward was significantly better. Everything about it, the storytelling, the quests, the music. Oh my gosh, like the music itself. Like, let's just talk about the being on the bridge with Nidhogg. That itself evoked so much emotion. It was just great. It was great. Storytelling was great. Like anticipation, they did a good job with that stuff. It just really drew me in.
Are we quitting here? What are we doing?
Probably were.
I think so.
No, I thought we were reaching storm.
We're going to after this. We're going to after this. I mean, you guys.
This is like the never-ending story, though.
Just trying to I was trying to give my thoughts and ask your guys' thoughts. I guess I can stop. Sorry.
I thought we were gonna stop and then do Stormblood Friday.
Yeah, we can. I was trying to get everyone's thoughts. I was trying to be whatever. Anyways, since Mom doesn't like me talking about this, I'll try to wrap it up. I think overall, I enjoyed playing Heavensward the most with you guys. I think it was more engaging. It was more. I felt more emotionally invested in the game, in the DLC, I guess.
Yes, I agree.
So,
we could tell Travis, you're chopping onion stuff.
Oh, like whatever, Mom. You didn't cry at all.
I don't cry. I don't have a heart.
That's not true. I have a picture of you crying. So. And
I had gas.
Whatever. I'm gonna send it to you in a few weeks, so it doesn't matter.
I had gas.
Whatever.
It's not crying.
Anyways, so overall, you guys would vote that Heavensward was your most enjoyable out of the last main stuff we've done.
Of course. Yes. So
Okay.
Here's the thing. What's gonna happen next? And is it gonna blow this one out of the water?
I've heard that the next. I've not heard anything. I've not heard anything other than positives from the next 2 DLCs.
Okay.
My last question would be. I guess my last 2 questions would be, Heavensward, most or favorite NPC out of Heavensward.
How am I supposed to remember?
Could be villain, could be hero, whatever. Your favorite. Out of everyone we interact with, your favorite either, and why? Your favorite and why? Like, did you like him because of the way they talked? Do you like the way their character was portrayed? Did you like what they did? Like what they didn't do? Like who did you think was like that was a good character?
Stidian.
Why?
Because he's funny.
Okay.
And he's edgy. He's kind of grumpy.
Mom?
Okay.
Mom?
I don't know. Let Jeremy go.
Okay.
How do you Alice? Is that how you say it?
Alice?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
you liked her.
seeing her actually doing something because
she was
first,
not really the primary though for like most of the DLC, so
I think seeing her and Alfino interact is amusing, and plus she kind of disintegrated like 4 seconds into A Realm Reborn, so
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
You kind of forgot about her.
Yeah,
Then
she just kind of
came-
disappeared
kinda
and then
came,
she
like,
showed
more
up.
of a like I think. Is Brennan here?
Also, when she
She's
was fighting the
just
Warriors
leaving.
of Darkness, that was cool.
What's that, Brent or Jeremy?
When she was fighting the Warriors of Darkness and she blasted them with a giant sword, that was cool.
All right, Mom. What about you, Mom?
Can I pick a dragon?
Whoever you like, whoever was your favorite non-playable character that you enjoyed the most seeing on screen and their content, whoever you're like, I like this character a lot. Whoever it was.
It's really hard because I can't just pick one, but like I agree with Ashley and Jeremy, but I like Trace Roger, and I liked how he came through in the end,
Okay. So it's your guys' favorite. My favorite was probably Amric. I liked how Amric was kind of like the.
You're in love with Amric.
Like the
He had that
pretty
flowing hair.
boys.
But he was kind of that. He was kind of that. That like reject child that they didn't expect him to be there, but he kind of rose to this. Like, I may not be who you wanted me to be thing, but like he rose up and like and like led Ishgard into a place of honor, and a place of
You would
like
have
glory.
picked Emma.
Who?
Emma.
I did like Emma a lot. I did like Emma and and Artie. I liked Emma and Artie a lot. Obviously, I think what goes without saying that all of us probably really like Horsefant, because Horsefant was like. Oh, again, Horsefant was like the guy who legitimately cared about our character, no matter what we did. He was like our best friend. He was legit. Horsefant was awesome. I would give up. It's gonna sound a little bit dark, but I'd give up Moonbrita or Ida to have Horsefant again. They're just. Horsefant was awesome. I just liked how Horsefant was by our side, and he didn't really need a reason to be by our side. He just I'm your friend. So I think that's where I went with him. So besides him, I would go with Amric. Least favorite character. Ashley, go.
Least favorite character?
Least favorite. Who did you hate? Who did you not like?
Ilberd.
Silver.
The piece of garbage. Oh, he's dead now. Ha ha ha.
Ashley.
Nidhogg.
Nidhogg would have been one of mine too.
That's a good one, Ashley.
Yeah.
Jeremy.
What's his name? Ilbred and Nero, because their faces are dumb.
Nero.
Every time they smile, I lose brain cells.
I'm gonna go with the Amric's dad, priest dude. He sucked.
Yeah.
He was pretty.
he
Yeah. He was pretty terrible.
If not him, when we went to the vault again with Amric, the dude who threw that little girl off the ledge.
Oh,
That dude
Oh, yeah,
also
that guy
really
too.
sucked, and I really hated him. I think overarching, I really hated Ishgard's Ishgard's what do you call it? They're like monarchy, I guess. Yeah, that's a good term. Like their monarchy, their stalwart religious beliefs, where they had to be like, oh, you're part of the religious belief here, so you know what you're talking about, and how they just are like, oh, hey, your dad was the leader here, and you kind of suck, Amric, and we're gonna toss this girl off the edge. I'm like, what the frick? This is dark.
It's like the religious order was the ruling.
The religious order of Ishgard was really sucky. They really sucked.
They were the rulers, and that's historically, it's happened.
It's historically, yeah, you're right. You go with the what's it called? What's a word I'm looking for, Mom? Catholic Church's what are they called? Templars, right?
Yes.
They were around being hey, you don't believe in our faith? Dead. That was just not the best way to convince people that it's okay to believe in your religion. That's a little bit dark. But that's kind of how Ishgard was, right? Like, they're like, hey, you want to denounce, you know, what Ishgard believes, and you want to, like, oh, the dragons are okay. Guess what? Dead. 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 You know? But I guess for me it was Ishgard's, you know, monarchy. They weren't good dudes. It was pretty bad. But yeah, that's my thoughts so far. Oh, credits are ending for me. Okay, well, I'm here. I gotta talk to Y'shtola. Or, no, Alize. So I'm gonna stop here, I guess. I don't know where you guys are at, but I'm gonna stop here talking to Alize. This recording, anyway.
It doesn't take that long.
I talked to her, and then I stopped after that, I think.
Okay. You guys can talk to her if you want. I'm gonna stop it here. How long was the talk for Alize, Jeremy?
It's brief.
Yeah,
it's really
very
short.
brief. Yeah.
Okay, I'll talk to her then. Calm before the storm. This is a chosen path. As our friends, we must do what we can to support that choice. Moon. At the far edge of fate, the road begins anew. The heroes look to the eastern skies and behold their crimson sunset. A dawn of liberation and the gathering of storm of blood.
It said crimson hue.
Crimson hue. Okay, thanks, Mom. Mount Speed Imperium has been added. A new chapter of New Game Plus has been added. Okay. So, should we stop here, or did you talk to Alfino already, Mom?
I did not talk to Alphino.
Okay, then we'll stop here. Okay, alright, so, anyways, I want to thank everyone so much for watching. This has been our playthrough of Heavensward and our patches and all that crap. It's been a good time. We've enjoyed it. So, yeah, anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified of new episodes. And as always, we will catch you in the next one. Alright, thanks. Bye-bye.